This is a walkthrough of this SEO tool overload Coda doc, originally inspired by Nils Moor. This actually started off as a Google Sheet that Nils posted on Twitter. And the Google Sheet essentially allows you to copy and paste data from Google Search Console, Data Studio into the Google Sheet, and it outputs a bunch of cool stats about Google Search Console. And I thought it'd be cool to visualize this data in Coda as well. And so I'm going to walk you through how you can set this up for yourself to view just your Google Search Console data. In the Data tab, you're going to see a few pages. There's one for queries and one for pages. Let's first go look at the queries. And in order to get this data, this is coming from Google Search Console. And the way you can get you want to basically export your queries and pages data from Google Search Console as a CSV and then copy and paste all that data here. The way you can do that is you can go to Google Search Console here in your main search results tab, click on export and then go to download CSV, and you'll get a few different CSVs, and two of them are for queries and pages. You literally just copy and paste that data into the queries table here, and then you can also copy and paste the data for your actual pages into this table, and you don't change anything but the columns. And once this data is copied and pasted into these two tables for queries and pages, this powers the rest of the doc. So if I go to won versus lost, this page allows you to look at a high-level summary of all the keywords that you quote-unquote won for a given time period. It could be for the last 7 days, last quarter, whatever you put in Google Search Console as the filter. And this data all comes from this query detail view, and this is connected to the main queries table that you originally copied and pasted into. And so for this given time period, you can see that I won 207 clicks. I won 207 keywords that got clicks, I believe, and these are impressions. And this looks at all the key top queries and the change in clicks and impressions from the previous period to the current period, and a few other different metrics. And there's a nice little heat map to show you like which keyword had the biggest change from the previous period to the current period. So kind of a neat visualization of your Google Search Console query data. This is new versus drop keywords report, also very similar to what Niels had in his Google Sheet. The main difference here is that this is one view connected to the queries table, and I can basically click on, I want to look at new keywords and only look at the ones for clicks. And this view of the clicks table will automatically resort to show you the metrics you're interested in. So this looks at the last 28 days clicks, since that was the time period I was interested in, and it looks at the new keywords that got new clicks in this time period. If I were to look at drop keywords, this would look at keywords that had clicks in the previous 28 days, but then had 0 clicks in this current period. And same thing, I can do this for clicks and impressions as well. And this will conditionally highlight this other column of data. And so you don't have to look at multiple tables. You just have one table, and these toggles essentially let you look at different views of the same data, and it automatically resorts and filters to show you the top keywords that match what you're looking for. The same thing is done for the pages. This is also an interesting report because you can now see which pages got the most number of clicks in the new time period or the previous time period. So in this case, I want to see all the new pages that got some new clicks, and you can see these are the 4 URLs here. I can look at it by impressions. What are some of the pages that got brand new impressions in this new time period? And so that's what this view does. So yeah, just different ways you can visualize your Google Search Console data. You can also do more visualizations here, but I just did the main ones that were originally shown on Niels's Google Sheet.